The dating market out here is brutal. And personally, I'm glad I removed myself from it about a year ago. I just knew I needed to focus on myself. But for the guys out here still looking, it's rough. And I feel pretty sorry for a lot of them, to be honest. And what I'm going to talk about today is what are women looking for when they are trying to talk to a man? Are they looking for love? Are they looking for something genuine? Or are they looking for a wallet to finance their lifestyles? And what prompted this discussion for me and why I wanted to talk about it was a tweet I saw, then the quote tweet, and then the quote tweets beyond that. So here's the original tweet. Bruh, the amount of black British women dating transactionally these days is crazy. Now that's the original tweet. The quote tweet that gained the most attention from this and set off the whole chain of reaction, not being funny, I feel like men exaggerated this. I honestly don't think the girlies are out here being beggy like you claim they are. Now, this tweet has 54.7 million views, almost 6 million quotes, and basically every single man that has ever dealt with this came out and just made her shut the fuck up, essentially. So there are a lot of quote tweets. I'm not going to go through every single one because that would take hours. But I bookmarked some of them, and I want to go through the ones that kind of made me, I'm not going to say laugh, but lose a lot of hope in the world, because this shit is pretty ridiculous. And I'm just going to start going through some of them. So this one starts off with, how is your day going? This is the girl responding, or I guess texting first. How is your day going? I ended up eating a salad. He responds, that sounds good. What kind did you get? She says, salmon. I'm going to have to try that, he says. Are you having a good day so far? And then she just ends up, yes, I am. You could have at least offered to pay for my lunch or offered to reimburse me. Now, I don't know how long these two have known each other. This could have been, something they'd known each other for a while, and then maybe she felt comfortable asking that. And this one is cropped, so I don't know if he did try to pay for it or reimburse for it or whatever. Here's another one. Let me join in, he says on the tweet. And this is on Hinge. He liked her video. Hey, can you pay for my nails, please? Just straight off the jump. I'm shocked, personally. Like, I don't understand how you could just ask someone for money that you don't even know. Like, these two don't know each other. They just saw each other based off the profiles. First chat, I need some money. I need my nails done. And then he said, in exchange? And then she replied back, I'll send you a pic when they're done. And then I like his response here. I would, but broke bitches make me nervous. That's a goated response, to be honest. And I think that's the correct response, because what are you doing? Like, why is that the first thing you ask someone you just met? You ask a random man you just met, you just want money. Like, I'm starting to think some of these girls are prostitutes. Here's another one. Pay for my lashes. Now, I don't know the context of this one. They might know each other pretty well. But, Scene could have just said no. She responded, I was finna talk about it, actually. I ain't heard from you in months. Could have said hey first. Okay, so they do have a relationship, some sort of prior relationship. LMFAO, hey, they 50. You got me? Wait, they 45. And then he responds back, now I can say no. That's great. That's great. And I'm glad some of these men are responding back like this, because it is pretty wild from the jump. You would just ask someone, even if you know them mildly well, for money when you probably haven't exchanged any sort of, I'm not going to say sexual favor. I feel like that's what a lot of people would assume, but like emotional, or just like, even let them know like you want them to be in your life in some type of way. And a lot of this is just like first day, met someone, or like you don't know them that well, but they still ask. So this tweet right here, he says, first day meeting her, by the way. So they've been talking a little bit, as you can see by the text above. Want to get my Sheen cart. LOL, what is it? She responds back, what is Sheen? Why'd you capitalize it so much? LMAO. I know what Sheen is. And then she responds back, I think someone owes me my Sheen cart. And then he didn't respond back. And then I guess this is like the next day. And she replied, wow, you hate me. Personally, I couldn't imagine being a woman not knowing a man that well. And then the first thing I'm thinking of as a woman is,
I wonder if this guy's gonna give me some money. I wonder if he's stupid enough to pay for my nails, my food.
because, like, let's be real. If these women actually like these men, like really like these men, they would not be asking for money from the jump. And I think most of the women who will watch this would agree. Because if it's someone you actually want to get to know or get to date, you wouldn't do that. Like, that is a big red flag if you're on a first date or you're just getting to know someone and you just immediately ask for money. I don't even know why that's acceptable. Let me read a couple more tweets. And this one says, mind you, I've only known her for 2 months. So she asks, how are you? He responds, I'm okay. How about you? Same, missed you a lot. I don't know, hard to believe. And then she replied, happy belated birthday though. I mean, she says she missed you a lot. And she didn't even like tell you happy birthday on your birthday. I don't think she missed you. But he responds back, thank you, where's my gift? And then here comes the begging. About that, I need your help. I will understand if you do not accept the help. No hard feelings. But first, I wanted to know, are we still good? Wow. Wow. Nope. That's what I would respond. But he responded back, last I checked, I had no issues. Why assume so? And then she responds, because last time I hit you up, but you left me on red. So maybe there was an issue there. And then he responds, Trisha, you said that in order to see you, I had to pay your rent first. So I decided to chill. But I have no issue with you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God. Woo. Couldn't be me. Anyways, he says, anyways, shoot. Oh, why did she acts so surprised? Like, the audacity of some of these women. I need your help finishing a few of my bills, and you are the only one in my circle that I can count on. Could you help me out? I promise that once you do, I will link up with you at any time and anywhere you desire. I will cook that favorite dish that you love so much. Basically, I will be at your disposal every day, but I need your help. Now, this is like the pinnacle of begging. Now, I don't know if any of this is true. She could just be lying. But I want to know if these women have jobs. Because why are you so comfortable asking a man that you barely know for money? And he says they've only known each other for 2 months. So if you know someone for 2 months, how are you this comfortable asking for money? And it seems like the month one that you asked for rent, according to him, the first time, like, she needed rent money, and that's why he stopped talking to her. And then month two, she needs bills paid, and she feels comfortable asking a man who already turned her down. But he responded, that's crazy, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I can't help, but I wish you good luck, though. And then she responded back, you didn't even ask how much was needed. She's still begging. And it gets even worse. He leaves her on red again, unsurprisingly. Hey, boo. And then leaves her on red again. And then she responds, no reply in 4 days? Okay. Aren't those bills due? Shouldn't you be, asking the next man in your circle of, I guess, what, men you don't want or wallets? Open up the next wallet. You find nothing. The wallet rejects you. Let's see. Should I read a couple more of these? I'll read a couple more of these because I did bookmark a lot. This one here, this is on Hinge. Good vibes and pretty nail sets. I'm not super familiar with Hinge, so I think this is a prompt. I think this is the prompt that he put for the women. And then she responds, I'll come and see you immediately if you PayPal me to do my nail set. And her name's Princess. You can see her nails in the picture. It looks like they're already done, but probably an old pic. But that's crazy. You do not know this man. Immediately asking for money. I don't know if you matched with her or not, because I think you can respond to prompts before you match with someone. But that is wild. Here's another one from Hinge. He put in the tweet, she no even allow ball circulate, just a bomb from kickoff. And I think he liked her photo. And then she responded, how much money would you spend on the first date? Now, I feel like any woman who wants to talk about money on a first date, that's a red flag. Because on a first date, you should be trying to get to know the person and to see if you even like them or not. I don't know why money should be even coming up on a first date. Like, that's a red flag for me personally. But that's crazy that they're this desperate to like not have a job. They just want a man to supply them with everything. So this is the last one I'm gonna read. This is not from a woman begging from a man, but a woman begging from another woman. And this tweet is, they're not even lying. I mean, I'm not even a man and I have bitches begging me for money. And the text exchange goes, hey girly, I never do this and I don't know if you know me, but I'm trying to get my OF started. What? Okay. So I was wondering if you could give a girl some tips and like $500 so I can get equipment and stuff. Us girls gotta stick together, winky face. If you can't do the full 500, 300 is fine too. Now, first of all, I don't think you need $500 to get your OnlyFans started. Let's see, what do you need? You know, I'm not a girl, but I don't think it's that much. Use your phone camera, pop your pussy open, sign up for OF. I think that's all you need to do. I don't think it's that difficult, but you know, what do I know? What do I know? And then she responds back, hey, LOL, I can definitely give you some tips, but I'm not giving you any money. Sorry. And yeah, that's the correct response. Cause like, why the fuck do you need money to start an OF? Like, just put some pictures up, create a Twitter, get on Reddit, like promote there. Shouldn't that be enough? I don't know. But then she responds, so you're just another mean girl slut pretending to be a girl's girl. Got it. Blocked. Even the girls can escape the girls from begging. That is crazy. But fellas, how are you doing it? Is this the women we got to choose from? Because this shit just makes me sad. Ladies, I think you would be better off actually just creating these OnlyFans or becoming prostitutes at this point, because you should not be this comfortable begging from a man that either you barely know or don't know at all, which is even worse. But I wanted to read this right here. The quote tweets have me finish. Daily reminder, and I think this is a good thing that all these women should hear that are doing this. Make sure your daughter's got money in her account so she don't go out with strange men for nourishment. And that is so true. Like, if you're raising a girl, make sure she values herself and make sure she understands that she should have her own money and she should be dating for love and not for financial security, because that sounds fucking terrible. If that's like, I mean, I don't think they're not even offering anything half the fucking time. They just like, I need money, please give it to me. Not even offering pussy, not offering companionship. Just like, just give me money. Just be my wallet. And that's wild. Another tweet about the quote tweets in here says, the online dating discourse is so funny and tragic when you really think about it, because it's just a bunch of poor people projecting expectations on a bunch of other poor people from what they have been taught via TV media is the appropriate way to go about dating. And I think this is so true, because like what you see on all of this shit, like social media, you see like maybe some girl gets spoiled by her boyfriend who is rich or whatever. And a lot of these girls who don't have that, don't have that experience feel like that's what it should be. I'm the prize. I should be getting treated every day. I want this lifestyle. And that's not reality. Like, a lot of the men you're probably going after are in the same situation as you. And then you're getting upset when they don't provide you with what you think you should have. And I wanted to read this final tweet because I think it's, well, not the final tweet, the second to final tweet, because I think it's funny. Y'all asking these regular guys for money and then letting the celebrities and athletes crack for free, which is true, because you should be trying this on the celebrities and athletes, because you could just pop your pussy and you'll probably get money out of it. Like, look at Anthony Edwards. Like, he's nutting these chicks, giving them 6-figure abortion money, or sometimes just like not even doing that. But I mean, I think you're begging the wrong guys, personally. And then I wanted to go back to the original girl who made the original quote tweet, because someone found one of her old tweets and it said this: it's not looking good. And then she made a tweet saying, my talking stages always seem to crumble around my birthday. If you niggas are broke and can't afford my gifts, just say that. So the quote tweet from the original tweet that went viral, they caught this girl begging for money, or not, I guess not begging for money, but bitching about men not being able to provide, which is ironic, I guess, because, you know, she's saying it's not true, but like you were in the same situation, it seems like, and you were upset because when it came around your birthday, they didn't have the money apparently. So I guess the moral of the story of this whole situation is stop expecting people to pay for your shit, ladies. We're all struggling. I mean, I know in America, snaps have ran out from when I'm recording this, it's November 2nd. People are struggling. Inflation's going up. People can't afford shit. Rent's high. Food's high. Gas is high. Jobs are unavailable for a lot of people. Let's set our expectations to reasonable levels. And if you're actually out here dating, date for love. Date someone who's intelligent. And, you know, at some point, finances will come up because it is important. Don't just be looking for a wallet. You know, don't be looking for pussy men out here. But, yeah, it is wild what some of y'all are putting up with. Glad it's not me, though. You know, I guess better you than me. But, yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to talk about today because I was thinking about, you know, re-downloading the dating apps, but now I'm a little cautious and I might just wait till I have my finances up and obviously move out. But it's not looking good for the dudes out here. But hey, it is what it is, right? Until next time, I'll see y'all later.